Alright, so this is my tutorial for the out of reach items in Glutton's Kitchen. Now, this one you would usually need yellows for, but you can actually throw Pikmin up there. You can't just throw Pikmin up normally, but the solution is to use purples. Okay, so when there's nothing on the floor, so for example here, the pattern that's over here, this pattern right here, it's usually, or well, sometimes along here, but because you get a layout that it doesn't have that there, it's fine, whatever. So the best way that I found is actually, you see the intersection of this blue thing, stand on the intersection of the blue thing, aim at, not this corner here, but somewhere between where this corner intersects with the not vertical piece of wall. So like you see this slant on the wall, you got to get in for that bit. Between there and then on the right side where it like curves off to the right. So between those two little sections. So you'll see that the Pikmin that I'm bouncing, the actual throw that I'm making, it actually bounces off not the small bit, but like the corner. So I was too far to the left there, so let me just readjust. This is the consistent way to do it that I found. There you go. So what was that? 3 really bad tries where I wasn't really even concentrating, and I got it anyway. There you go, that was the first try. So you need to actually aim, you see that's so consistent, so easy. Just aim slightly above this corner here, and make sure that you hit not any kind of flat surface. You're actually aiming for the corner of the train tunnel, and that'll work every time. Well, nearly every time. Alright, so this is my tutorial for the other part that's usually out of reach, which is the one up on the podium over there. Well, the place that you need to aim the Pikmin to hit is on where the white line that you see on the screen is right now. So the best place to aim that I found is on that line, but you need to stand somewhere between the right side of this window and the left side of this window. I've had most success with standing just on the right side of the far left window. Then you aim, once again where I said that line is, so at the slant, not actually at the slant itself, but at the corner between the plane of those, the corner between the plane and the slant, and then release. So you see that got quite a lot higher than you would normally expect it to. So you're aiming for the corner of the slant, so hang on. There we go, that was it. So what was that? 5th try, and then imagine it's the invigorator, you need to get 2 more, so that was it. Easy peasy. So what was that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 2 out of 7, which I would say isn't even that bad. So let's imagine this is a speedrun, so you're running over here, okay, so the thing is up there, I need to get invigorated down, adjust and go. A couple more. If you don't get it after 2, maybe consider just readjusting. You need to aim once again at the corner of the slant, and easy as that. Then you'd obviously, if it wasn't picking it up, whistle it and see stick it over there. Easy peasy. It's not easy actually. A little bit of practice is required, but I think with just experimenting between the angles that you can go for, you'll figure it out. That's also another angle that I experimented with. I actually had quite a good, yeah, you see, 3rd try, quite a good amount of success. So just experiment with an angle that you find yourself. See, once again, it's not consistent. I'm not 100% sure, but I have had most success between there. So actually, I'm kind of annoyed that I got it first try. 50% of the time on the slant here, where I stand on the very edge of this building, line up, and so you can experiment yourself. But once again, I've had most success between these 2 windows. So my final tutorial is just for when the podium has the treasure on it, and it's on the far side. This is actually easier than the tree bounce in my opinion. So you could use the tree bounce still, and I mean the setup is here is exactly the same, and I've never had a situation where it's not exactly the same. Whatever. But the best scenario, in my opinion, when the invigorator is out of reach, is just use this over here. It's really, really simple. You can just long throw over there. Okay, so it's not 100% easy. Just practice with it. I haven't actually practiced this one that much, but this is just for the sake of getting it into the tutorial. So it's really that simple. Just stand kind of in the middle, on the right side of where the slope begins to slope down, and then aim at the podium, at the middle of the podium. You've got to throw the Pikmin onto the very corner. So there you go. This will work. Easy as that, honestly. This one should be 100% consistent, but I haven't really practiced it, and I don't think that you need to because it's that easy. If you miss it, you just do it again. Really, really easy. It's not about just like going back and forth and spamming throws. It's you stand in the middle just as the slope begins to slope down, aim at the podium, and throw. Okay, so yeah, that kind of just about wraps it up for all of my out of reach items in Glutton's Kitchen. Never again will a good run reset because of bad RNG in Glutton's Kitchen. Thanks for watching.